Good morning, everyone. I am Sudhakar Reddy, lecturer in economics, NTR Government Degree College for Women, Mahbub Nagar. Okay. Today I am taking a class for BA first year students, first semester, economics, cost and types of cost, analysis of cost. Okay, Department of Economics, cost and types of cost. So what is the cost? What is the types of cost? What is the importance of cost analysis? We have to understand here. Already previous videos some of the other factors have in isoquants, producer equilibrium with the help of isoquants and expansion path and ridge lines. These are already explained in the previous video. Today's video is related to cost. Why the cost we have to studying? Any producer, the producer production point of view, must and should you know what is the cost of the production as well as what is the revenue of the producer. Cost and revenue is the two eyes of the person. Like that's why cost and revenue must and should you have to study for the producer point of view. Minimum cost combination, minimization of the cost is the maximization of the producer revenue. That is called as a producer equilibrium. Will also be understanding with the help of cost, where the cost are minimizing there, the producer get the maximum profits for the particular point. That's why the producer point of view must and should have to understand what is the cost and what is the revenue of the particular production of the commodity. So a cost is the value of money that has been used up to produce something. Here cost means production cost. So many types of costs are there. We have to understand the cost version of the concept of the cost on the base of producer point of view. Cost analysis is the lifeline of the modern business in the present economy. For the success of any business organization, firm or an industry, an analysis of required of the cost. This is called cost analysis. It is required in order to achieve the predominated objectives or goals of the business and to accomplish the social welfare task without losing its long run business interest. Cost analysis helps in the getting a clear cut understanding of the direct concept of the cost. That's why cost analysis refers to the study of behavior of the cost in relation to one or more production criteria such as size of the output, sales of operation, etc. We have to understanding the cost. Cost is also known as production cost. Concept of the cost is significantly used for the determination of price and output. The concept of cost is important because it is influence the production, supply, sales, price determination in the market. It implies the production cost is a function of total output. Production cost is depending on the total output. Therefore, production cost means all types of monetary expenditure incurred for the production of a particular commodity. That's why cost is the major important for the determination of the price, the economic analysis. Now, definition of cost: the expensive faced by the business in the process of supplying goods and services to consumer. Cost is to expenses faced by the business in the process of supplying goods and services to the consumer is the cost. Types of cost or classification of cost. Opportunity cost and actual cost, direct cost, indirect cost, explicit cost, implicit cost, historical cost and replacement cost, fixed cost and variable cost, real cost and prime cost, total, average and marginal cost. These are the major important types of cost. First of all, we have to one by one we have to study understanding the one by one concept. First of all, you have to study opportunity cost. Cost incurred for a losing next best alternative. Shortcutly, we have to say direct definition. Cost incurred for losing next best alternative means opportunity cost is also known as alternative cost or transfer cost. It refers to the cost of foregone alternatives. Opportunity cost of the commodity is the revenue earned by using that commodity or services in the alternative uses. In other words, you have to saying opportunity cost is the production cost of any unit of commodity in the value of production factors used for producing another unit. The opportunity cost of anything is the next best alternative that could be produced instead by the same factors or by an equivalent group of factors costing the same amount of money. Just like we have to understanding point of view, opportunity cost is the next best alternative for the particular factors of product. Factors of product having the more alternatives are there. That's why the next best alternative is the opportunity cost. And actual cost, an actual amount paid or incurred as a opposed to estimated cost or standard cost. Actual cost means an actual amount paid or incurred as opposed to estimated cost or standard cost. Opportunity cost is small diagram is given here. Choice 1 and choice 2 is there. Next best alternative means second choice. We have to understanding in the opportunity cost. Okay. Next slide. Explicit cost and implicit cost. Explicit cost and implicit cost. Explicit cost refers to the money expended to buy or hire resources from outside the organization for the process of production. means explicit costs are also known as accounting cost. Rename as accounting cost. They refer to the payment made by a firm to purchase production factors, goods and services from the other firm for producing the commodity. Explicit costs are those cash payments which firms make to outsiders for their services and goods. Here, economics cost is equals to explicit cost plus implicit cost. Economic cost, total economic cost is equal to explicit cost plus implicit cost. We have to saying that economic cost. Now, next concept, implicit cost. Implicit cost refers to the cost of use of the self-owned resources of organization that are used in production process. Here, implicit cost are the imported value of the own resources and services an entrepreneur. These are the implied or unnoticed costs. Producer uses his own resources or factors in the process of production. In the production process, the producer uses his own or self resources for the production process, that is called as a implicit cost. That's why the implicit cost are the cost of factors which are owned by the entrepreneur himself and are employed in his own business. Okay, explicit and implicit cost. Direct cost and indirect cost, another classification of the costs. Here, direct cost and indirect cost. Direct costs are those costs that have directly accountable to specific cost object such as process or product. For example, wage paid, salary paid for labor, material for production. These are the direct cost. Direct cost also known as taxable cost or assignable cost. These are the costs which can be easily identified by the firm. They are taxable to the particular product, plant or operation. For example, they are in the direct relation to plant or production. Example, cost of raw material, already wages of labor, material cost, workers' wages. These are the example for direct cost. This is directly reflected to the production process. Direct cost is equals to direct material cost plus direct labor cost plus direct expenses. Direct material cost plus direct labor cost plus direct expenses is equals to direct cost. This is directly related to or depending on the production procedure. Next one, indirect cost. Indirect cost are those costs which are not directly accountable to specific cost objects, are not directly related to the production. Indirect cost is not related to directly on the production process. Indirect costs are also known as non-traceable cost or non-assignable cost or common cost. These are the costs which cannot be easily identified. They are not visible, traceable to specific goods or services or operation. They are not directly related to the goods and services for the production process. For example, insurance, maintenance, insurance cost, maintenance cost, telecom cost, etc. We have to saying here indirect cost. Indirect cost is equals to indirectly material cost plus indirect labor cost plus indirect expenses of the production process is equals to indirect cost. The major difference between direct cost and indirect cost is direct cost is directly depending on production procedure, production process. Indirect cost is not directly related to production process. Indirectly, this is influence the production. That's why this is called as a indirect cost. Historical cost, another classification is historical cost and replacement cost. Historical cost and replacement cost. Here, historical cost refers to the original, means actual cost incurred at the time the assets was acquired. Basically, original cost we have to saying in the historical cost. Basically, actual cost incurred at the time the asset was acquired. Original cost. Actual cost we have to saying historical cost. The replacement cost is the price that an entity would be to the replace an existing assets to current market price that may not be market value of the assets. Replacement cost, this cost is current market price that may not be market value of the asset, is the replacement cost. Okay, historical and replacement cost. Another one and important one also, fixed cost and variable cost. Fixed cost and variable cost. On the basis of time, the cost divided into two types, fixed and variable cost. The time period is introduced in the economics is Alfred Marshall. The time, the short term and long term. The time is the most important in the fixed and variable cost. Fixed cost is the cost that remains unchanged irrespective of the output level or sales revenue such as interest, rent, salaries, etc. We have to changing there. Here, fixed cost are those costs which do not change with any changes in the quantity of production or size of the output during the period. They remain constant during the whole period at any level of output. Whether the production is zero or less or more, these costs are fixed in nature. These costs are related to fixed factors of production. Fixed factors are also known as supplementary cost. Fixed cost is also known as supplementary cost. Example, rent, interest payment, municipal cost means municipal taxes, salaries of the permanent employees. Salaries of the permanent employees. These are the fixed cost where the production either increasing or decreasing or completely zero, the cost is constant. The type of cost is called as a fixed cost. The shape of the fixed cost line is horizontal to x-axis. Fixed cost, the shape of fixed cost is line horizontal to x-axis. Okay. Next, variable cost. Variable costs are those costs that vary depends on a company's production value. They rise as production increases and falls as production decreases. This is depending on the production process. In the long term, all the cost we have to take into account variable cost. No one cost is the fixed in the long term. The variable cost are those costs which vary with the change in the quantity of output or production. They do not remain constant and are variable in nature. This cost increases with an increase in the output and decreases with a decrease in output. These costs are related to variable cost, variable factors of production. They are also known as prime cost. Already prime cost is over there. Variable cost is also known as prime cost. Costs of direct labor, cost of raw material, transportation cost, etc. we have to take into account in the variable cost. Where the production increases, cost will also be increasing. Production declines, cost will also be declining. Direct relationship between cost and production. Where the production is zero, variable cost will also be remain zero. But the fixed cost is compulsory constant there. The production process is closed. The variable cost is zero. But fixed cost is, some of the fixed cost is available in the market. Okay. Another classification of the cost, real cost and prime cost. Real cost and prime cost. Real cost of a production refers to the physical quantities of various factors used in the production commodity. Commodity means here real cost is a philosophical cost which implies all the efforts, services, pain and sacrifices made in producing a commodity. The concept of real cost was defined by Professor Marshall. Social cost. It was not expressed in terms of money. Social cost implies the cost borne by the entire society in the producing a commodity. It is the sum total of private cost and external cost. Real cost is the cost of services, pains, sacrifice, waiting. These are the not important, not to calculate in the economical terms. But this is the real cost is the pains and gains of the producer. Pains, sacrifice, waitingness of the factors of product we have to take into account in the real cost. For example, real cost of a table composed of a carpenter's labor, 2 cubic feet of a wood, a dozen of nails, half a bottle of varnish, etc. we have to get the table. Real cost thus significance is the aggregate of real productive resources absorbed in the production. Real cost is not important in the economical terminology. This is not the calculate in the economical terminology. Okay, prime cost. Another one is the prime cost. The direct cost of the commodity in terms of the materials and labor involved in its production, excluding fixed cost. The direct cost of the commodity in terms of the materials and labor involved in its production, excluding fixed cost. By calculating prime cost of the firm can divided how much should be their selling price to earn profit. How much should be their selling price to earn profit is the prime cost. So another classification of the taxes. Okay, total cost. The total cost is fixed cost plus variable cost is equal to total cost. Total cost is equal to fixed cost plus variable cost is equal to total cost. Here total cost is the cost refers to the total expenses incurred in the reaching a particular level of output. Total cost is equal to total variable cost by total fixed cost, or total cost is equal to variable cost by plus fixed cost. Okay, here the diagram is here. In the x-axis we have to take into account quantity of production. In the y-axis we have to take into account total fixed cost, total variable cost and total cost. Here total fixed cost or fixed cost is horizontal to x-axis. This is the red line, horizontal to x-axis. Total variable cost, TVC, total variable cost is starts from origin, means 0 to gradually quantity is increasing there, production quantity is increasing, total variable cost will also be increasing there. That's why it starts from origin to gradually increasing total variable cost. Now total cost is equal to total fixed cost plus total variable cost. That's why the total cost is equal to, this is starts from F in the y-axis and parallel to total variable cost, almost parallel to total variable cost. The difference between total cost and total variable cost is the fixed cost only. Anywhere in these two lines, total cost and total variable cost, anywhere the difference between these two cost lines is the fixed cost only. That's why both are parallel, left to right, upward sloping. But the total cost where the production is 0, the total cost is there. Some of the OF of the quantity of cost are there. Why? Because where the production is 0, fixed costs will also be there in the production process. There is no variable cost, but fixed cost is available there. That's why the total cost starts from F on y-axis or at the point of fixed cost point, starting point of fixed cost point. Okay, total variable cost and total cost is parallel to each other. Okay, total cost, it is the cost refers to the total expenses incurred in the reaching a particular level of output. Total cost is equal to variable cost plus fixed cost. Next slide. Here, marginal cost. Marginal cost. This is the important in the economic study. Marginal cost, average cost, and okay. The marginal cost is also per unit cost of the production. It is the addition made to the total cost by producing one more unit of the output. Marginal cost of n. N is means by any number you have to take into account. For the example, marginal cost of nth commodity. N and means third commodity, fourth commodity, ninth commodity, 10th commodity. N is equal to any number you have to take into account. Marginal cost of nth commodity is equal to total cost of the nth commodity minus total cost of n minus 1th commodity. So for example, you have to calculating of the marginal cost of n is equal to 5. For example, you have to take into account 5. Marginal cost of fifth unit is equals to total cost of fifth unit minus total cost of n means 5. 5 minus 1 means fourth unit of total cost. Means the total cost of marginal cost of fifth unit is equals to the difference between total cost of fifth unit minus fourth unit is equals to marginal cost of fifth unit. The marginal cost of the unit of the output is the total cost of the production of nth unit minus the total cost of the production of n minus 1. 1 less in the total units of the output. This is the formula. Marginal cost of n is equal to any number is equals to total cost of n minus total cost of n minus 1. N minus 1 means number of any number you have to take into account for the calculation of the marginal cost of commodity. That is the minus 1 you have to take into account. Okay. Average cost. Average cost is the total cost divided by the total units of the output. This is the formula here. Average AC is equal to average cost. Total cost divided by the quantity of the production is the average cost. Total cost divided by the quantity of production or unit of the output we have to take into account, that is the average cost, where Q is equals to quantity purchased, quantity of commodity or quantity purchased. Average cost. Average cost is nothing but production cost. Cost of the particular commodities, production cost is nothing but average cost. Average cost is nothing but price also. Average fixed cost, AFC, average fixed cost. Average fixed cost is the cost, is the total fixed cost divided by the total units of the output. Average fixed cost, AFC, is equals to total fixed cost divided by the quantity of output or produced output. Total fixed cost divided by Q, where Q is the number of units purchased. Okay. Average variable cost. Average variable cost is the total variable cost divided by the quantity produced. Average variable cost is total variable cost divided by quantity produced. Here AVC, average variable cost, is equals to total variable cost, TVC, total variable cost, divided by quantity of output. How much Q is the quantity of produced or quantity of output. ABC, average variable cost by quantity of output, is equal to average variable cost is equal to total variable cost by quantity of output or quantity of produced commodity. Marginalize managerial usage of the cost analysis. What is the usage, major use of the cost in the production process to find most profitable rate of operation of the firm. For the sake of most profitable rate of operation of the firm point of view, you have to know the cost of the production. To find most profitable rate of operation of the firm. Okay. To determine in advance the cost of business operations. How to determine in, what is that? To determine the advance the cost of business operations. Usage for the cost for the determination in the advance of the cost of business operations. To fix the price of the product. Fixation of the price. How to fix the price? Price is depending on the cost and revenue of the particular product. The fixation of the any commodity price point of view, we have to know what is the cost of the particular commodity and what is the revenue of the particular commodity. The difference between cost and revenue is the profit of the producer. That's why the fixation of the price of the commodity point of view, product point of view, you know the cost of the particular product. And to fix the prices of the product, okay, to decide what sales channel to use, which type of channel we have to, sales point of view we have to use for the production. That's why you have to decide the sales channel to the use point of view. How to know the cost of the particular product. To have clarity about the various cost concepts. Already the concepts we have to know, some concepts are understood here. Real cost, opportunity cost, total cost, fixed cost, variable cost, total fixed cost, total variable cost. All these concepts you have to know for the sake of clarity point of view. That's why all various concepts you have to understanding point of view, you know the concept of cost analysis. Managerial usage of the cost analysis point of view, you have to know some concepts of the cost, where you know the cost of the particular product. You have to understand the revenue of the particular product. You have to decide the price of the particular commodity. Fixation of the price point of view, you know the cost and revenue of the commodity. Okay. Another small concept. Cost function. Already you know demand function, supply function, revenue function. Like this, you have to understand the cost function. The function means the relationship between dependent variables and independent variable. The relationship between independent variables and dependent variable is called as a function. Okay. Now the cost function is determined by the relationship between the cost of the product or the commodity and various cost determinants is known as cost function. The relationship between them is mathematical relationship. In cost function, the unit cost are the total cost is dependent variable, while the variable like size of the output, price of the factors, or any relevant phenomenon having the cost bearing are the independent variables. Cost function can be linear or curvilinear depending on the behavior of the cost and responsiveness to dependent variables. C is equals to cost function. The mathematical explanation of the cost function is C is equal to, C means cost is equal to function of O S T U P etc., where C is equal to cost of the output, O is equal to size of output, S is equal to size of output, O is equal to size of form, T is equal to time under consideration. T means time being time factor we have to take into account. U is equal to utilization of the capacity. Utilization capacity. P is equal to prices of the production factors of product, prices of factors of product. Understanding point of view, cost function, any function we have to take into account for the economic analysis. The relationship between particular concept and determinants of the particular concept. For example, you have to take into account your cost. The relationship between determinants of cost and cost of the product is the cost function. Here, what are the major determinants of the cost is cost, size of the output, time under consideration, utilization capacity, prices of the factors of product. Like these are the determinants of the cost. That's why the relationship between determinants of the cost and the cost of the product is the cost function. Okay. Thank you one and all. Today's topic related to cost, concept of cost, and various types of cost we have to understand here. Thank you one and all.